Hello students, this is the third video session class of chapter number 5 that is working on tables in MS Word 2010. Now I'll explain all the theoretical part first, topic by topic, and then after that, finishing all the theoretical part, I'll explain you practically all the steps one by one. Now in the next topic is in the last topic we have done up to moving and resizing a table. Now let's start with the modifying a table. How to modify a table? Now to move around in a table, we enter the text in the boxes called cells. Akoina cells haiba boxes in jesibu cells hai cells da akoina text enter tawi. Now to move from one cell to another, how we can move from one cell to another? Cell amadagi cell amada haibadi box amagi box amada akoina kamaina sakani. We can use the four arrow keys on the keyboard. Keyboard ta yauriba four arrow keys up, down, left, right sizinaraga chalasu yai to move the cursor up, down, left or right in the table. Or left to sakira, up to sakira, down sakira, and right to sakira. Okay, we can use the four headed. No, we can use the four arrows on the keyboard. Or another method is we can use the tab key. We can use the tab key to move from left to right, or if you want to move from right to left, then we can use shift plus tab. We can use the shift plus tab to move back from right to left. Right tagi left ta chake gana shift plus tab habidi shift namaga thamaga tab namagadaba. Duga left to right chake hagana koina tab key number tab key namadi left tagi right ta set amam chonga chonga chalane ba. Duga koina right tagi amu left ta lake hagana shift namaga thamaga tab number adudi koina right tagi left from the line amam. And another method is we can use the mouse to move around in a table. We can use the mouse and click anywhere in the cell, okay, where you want to enter the text. Nang text in from the mouse ki pointer se poraga mouse na click toraga chatla jare. Now to move around in a table sida koina kadai da text hamning habisi koina kamai tong haba. We can use four methods. The first one is the arrows on the keyboard, and the second one is we can use the tab key to move from left to right, and the shift plus tab to move from right to left. And we can use the mouse. We can also use the mouse to move around in a table. These are the three different ways to move around in a table. Now the next is to enter text in a table. Text कोई मयक इरिबदो numbers वगैरह alphabet वगैरह characters वगैरह कोई text इरिबदो text हारगदी कोई numbers नट text है only alphabet तो कदम तारे text को अदो text से कोई इरिबा table दो हापिदो maybe numbers हो जाए या वो बुद्धि को अदुगा कोई alphabet हो जाए character हो जाए कोई हापदो संदु table हापके हागदी कोई कई माइंड to enter text in a table से माइंड हापकनी to enter text in a table. Simply click in the cell where you wish to enter the text and start typing. Nanga hamning iba cell the click to biro and start typing. Whatever text you want to enter, you can enter. Okay. Nanga hamning iba text into iro adu thola ne ba jiki cell na hamning iba cell da. Use arrow or tab keys to move to another cell. Mathangi cell nun chake hai di arrow season arrow areng sai mamang da hai chida hai kido to move around in a table da arrow season arrow areng or tab season arrow areng or right tagi left from the shift plus tab seasonally, or you can use the mouse also. The text can be formatted as usual using the home tab. Home tab ka changaga akoina mamang da season about text ki font size sawanba, font size pihanba, color sangba, dagi font face khongtokpa loina mak chap mane hana toki mena loina mak chap manan toroni. Like this we can enter text in a table. Maina koina table da text happy happy sumaina hapa do ne ko hana click to birani cell do da do ko ni iningiba text ilaga. Then next is to add a new row at the end of a table. Table gi aroi bida row ma happy hagadi. Sidira now look at this figure number 5. Now some table is given here. Now 1 2 3 4 5 rows are here, and column is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 rows and 5 columns. Now if you want to add a new row at the end of a table, table row ma happy hagadi command to again. Now if more text needs to be entered in a table and there are no extra rows, you can add a new row at the end of the table. To add a row, follow these steps. When a row ma another row ma happy hagadi command to now step number 1 click in the last cell of the row. Sida click to never. Then press on the tab key. A new row will be added at the end of the table. You can add as many rows as you want. Click in the last cell of the last row. Click in the last cell. Last cell of the last row. Last row gi last cell click to biro. Adu tape namo. Tape press on the tab key. A new row will be added at the end of the table. You can add as many rows as you want. Nang apamba row to last row gi last cell click to birani sida duga nang tape nama matamda row makada pai last ki row degi makada row mahapa ne yan tarani ko. Now let's see the next. To add a new row at any place in a table. Any place hadi ko na marakta sidida sigi table number 6 yengo ko na 1 2 lere 1 2 lere sida mathangi 2 gi hek mathang sida sigi row mathang the row ma half ke higher gadi at any place marakta isu amaita ko na hamning ma matham da half ke gadi kamai to dage. You can also add a new row above or below at any existing row in a table. Existing row gi mathakta natraga makhada na hamning ma matham da half ai. Normally you will see tabs only up to the view tab on the ribbon. You will see tabs only up to the view tab on the ribbon, but when we click on a table, 2 more tabs appear. Tabs ani maga amuk tongana thulani ba. Tabs ani amuk tongana thulani, namely the design tab. The design tab and the layout tab. Design tab ka layout tab thulani. We will use the layout tab to perform this function. When you season the layout tab, design tab siga, design tab lere, layout tab lere. When you season the layout tab never. We'll use the layout tab to perform these functions. This function layout tab season again. Here are the steps to be followed. Now click anywhere in the row above or below which you want to add another row. Ena mathak natraga makhada hamningiwa sigi 3 gi mathak lere 2 gi na makha lere do mathak natraga makha hamningda anywhere in the row the click to biroba. Now click on the layout tab. Layout tab click to birani. And after that go to the rows and columns group. The layout tab click to biraga rows and column group. So layout tab the group name lere sida cell size, merge, rows and columns, table. Sige ko na rows and columns is changbirani. Then after that join in the figure number 6a. So the rows and the columns group under the layout tab. Click on the insert above or insert below. See the insert above rows habam lere, insert below rows habam lere. See nana sigi na cell number 3 dekhala di mathakta above, cell number 2 dekhala gana below makhada. Mathakta hamningbra makhada hamningbra na apamba din matungina as per requirement na apamba matungina. A new row will be inserted accordingly above or below the selected row. Nang select row to be mathak pamagana mathakta makha pamagana makhada happy as shown in figure number 6b. The figure number 6b da the only yauri si ni panya haisi. Then the figure number 6b da the wood and after that do you know you can also add a new row anywhere in the table by simply clicking on the right outside the row and press the enter key. Right outside the row dugi mapanda click to biraga kuina and pressing the enter key tawraga su kuina hapa yai kamni sisna ko heng tawraga khangani sisna. Now after this to add a new column at any place in a table ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯔꯣ ꯍꯥꯞꯄ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯂꯝ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯍꯥꯞꯇꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯀꯂꯝꯁꯤꯅ you can also add a new column to the left or right of any existing column in the table. Here are the steps to be followed. Now step number 1, click anywhere in the column to the left or right of which you want to add another column. Sigi name haibsigi left hapkera, name haibsigi right hapkera. And suppose this is an example I am giving, okay? Sigi name is the click to be enter si column nila. Sigi left hapasu hai, sigi right hapasu hai. Click on the layout tab. Nasai minus the layout tab sila click to be rani. Then after that in the rows and columns group, assign minus rows and columns group asangani. Click on the insert left, insert right. Assign rows na rows, insert rows above, insert rows below have do. Aduga chamane sina insert left hapkera, insert right hapkera name sigi left hape sina. As per your requirement, a new column will be inserted accordingly to the left or right of the selected column to the hapkrane. Nang sida name the khanbiragadi sigi left from the hape sigi sina ko. Nang serial number kalamagadi sigi na right of the hape. Adugi matungina dum hapian chap mane ngasai ko ni rows hapkiduga layout column changaga insert rows above rows below habidu aduga chap manana sidana insert left or insert right and hapa sidana. Okay, now next is the deleting a row in a table. Kamaina akoina row ama delete togani. If there are unwanted rows in a table, row amanda akoina table amanda unwanted rows in a table leragadi you can delete them. Akoina lokthokpasu yai pamragadi akoina lokthokpa yai rows pamragadi. Here are the steps to be followed. Step number 1, click anywhere in the row that you want to delete. Nangna delete toningiba row dida click tobiro kai first ta. Click on the layout tab, then layout tab ta amuk changbiro. Layout tab ta changaba matungda in the rows and columns group, right? Mana rows and columns group changani. Click on the delete button. Seda delete button yawi je. Heda koina to insert above, insert below, head to below left, insert right to below chamane. Heda chin handangna delete ta changane. Now this time we'll go to the delete button. Okay, now delete a drop down menu will appear shown in the figure number 8 here. Drop down menu tolani delete cells, delete columns, delete rows, delete table. Sida si mayam sidagi karambano nanga pamido adu khanbiraga sidagi click tobeni. Choose delete rows. Koina now here we are deleting a row. Okay, so we'll choose the delete rows. If you want to delete columns, then we can select this delete column. Now the selected row will be deleted. Now the selected will be deleted. Delete delete rows like this. Okay, likewise we can delete a column in a table also. Now the steps to delete a column are: click anywhere in the column that you want to delete. Now if you want to delete this profession column, now click on the column here. Click to Birani. Click on the layout tab. Same process. Go to the layout tab, then you go to the rows and columns group, then click on delete. Now after that, the drop down menu appears here. From the drop down menu, what function you want to do, you can choose from here. You want to delete cells, you want to delete columns, you want to delete rows, you want to delete table. Now among these options you can choose here. Now from here we will choose delete columns option, because we are deleting the columns. So choose delete column option. The selected column will be deleted. After this, the selected column will be deleted. Now after deleting rows and deleting columns and inserting rows and inserting columns, now the next topic here comes is merging cells. Now what is the meaning of merge? Merge haibse karino se? Merge haibadi punshanba haibne, combine toba. Now in a table, merging cells means we are merging two or more cells into one. Haidi cell ama natraga ama dagi henba, maybe more than two also. Okay, two or more cells, two natraga two dagi henba cells in si plug ama kakta combine toksanba. Now we are merging cells into one. Now let's see here, merging cells. Merging cells. If you want to combine or merge haijini combine haijeko two or more cells into one, you can do it using the merge group of the layout tab. Let us take an example. In the following table number 1 shown, above, okay, you want to merge all the cells of the first row to make it the main heading list of students selected for painting competition. This will become the header row for the whole table. You can see the result in table 2. Table 2 da upangani kaina merge toksanba. So table 1 sida pire, sina table 2 sida pire. Now list of the students selected for painting competitions tongana, it's written separately in a cell here, but these cells are empty here. So if you want to make these merge, all the cells 1 2 3 4 cells combined, that means merge together. You do it by merging cells. See the point of haragadi, see merge tokshan bakaway, but see merge token cell ama cell ni cell home cell merge pull up see combine to merge to. Okay, now in the table number 2, the example of merging cells in the table number 2 there, see that he cell 1 2 3 4 cell pull up see ama khatang oina pull up cell ama khatang oina pull up on there. He never 2 or more cells merging have see. Now let's see here, let's learn how to do it. Command to see. Now select the cells that you want to merge as given in table number 1, figure number 9a. 9a is a page. Select the cells you want to merge. Sine pull up see 9a gi table number 1 the page see pull up select to biro click to mouse and left click to hold to drag to when select to biro. Now after selecting, click on the layout tab. You go to the layout tab here. Layout tab is given here. Now go to the merge group and click on merge cells. See the merge group is the sangani see the merge cell. Okay, split cell yaure merge cell yaure see the split table yaure. Merge cell changbirani. Then click on merge group now we go to the merge group and click on merge cells. Merge cell the click to merge group shown in figure number 9b here. Merge cells in the merge group under the layout tab. The selected cells will be merged. Table 2 figure number 9a. Figure number 9a table number 2 that's minor. Pull up on your list of students selected for painting competition pull up merge of visits minor pull up merge option. Okay, now center align the text. Alignment habidi kaino left align together, right align together, or center align together. Hadi mayai chap chana tahan dewan. Sigi cell si pull up sigi mayai tahali se alignment season araga center da thambirane. Center da thamadi mayai chap chana laigano, automatically the text will be in the center. Center laigani. If we put the alignment as center laigani. Right thamagadi si napsa laga son laigde. So name Dhruv, Raju, RT laije. Mine right on the line to in the center line to unna. So in si gives us and si gives you mark say center the chap chana sample automatically laigani. And alignment season araga center align the container जैसे कि text को ना माया जब चैनल लिखेगा alignment season आएगा. Now the next topic is splitting cells. Now I guess still here you all understand कोई सिबोक ताऊ सिबोक merging cell सिबोक ते खांगा मनें खाले. Okay, I practically तो आना अमुक ताऊ रखा चुक लखीनी हुजिक उलिजना इना only हाना explain going to थोकी ये लोएगा chapter से मतलब explain तो लोएगा ना I अमुक तकी practically अमुक now splitting cells है ना कहीं split तो बाहर गदी खाइदोपा divide तो बा merge तो बाहर गदी करी अमान कुछ है कि merge तो बाहर गदी combine तो बा पुंसिन बा. Now splitting means dividing. Divide तो बदो कहीं खाइदोपा और cell अमले हम बस cell अनी थोपा और cell अहुम थोपा मरी थोपा मैंने खाइदोपा जीवो कहीं ना splitting cells है. Merging है ना पुंजन बा merge है ना पुंजन बा. These are some technical terms निको computer की मैंने खांग बता दका बता बा. Merge है गदी combine पुंजन बा. Okay, group together punna amakatang punjan ba into one cell amakatang punjan ba. Splitting hai gana divide to ba matang khaidor pa jina splitting ko ba konya cells ba adala konya uji merging cells wagre lik to bijna kaina splitting cells. Splitting cells ta yengaji we just saw that we can merge two or more cells Word allows us to do the opposite to. Hadi akoina merge to gi punjan gi photo amu opposite ta haidok pasu. Hadi divide to pasu. Word na season the word season of yeah akoina ko. Hence we can also split a cell, that is divide into two or more cells. If we can divide a cell on one cell into two or more, three, four, five, two or more cells we can divide. Now for example, in table number 3 shown in figure number 10a, okay, I'll show you this. We have split the cells of the column class section into two cells. We will then put class and section in separate columns using editing features, cut and paste tools. Table number 4, figure number 10a. Similarly, we can split class 2a, 4c and 5b also. Now here in table number 3. Now here class and section is given together or given in one cell here. Class 2a. Class is 2, section is a. Now it's given in one cell only. Cell ama katana pulo punjale akoina mathangi next cell table number 10a sida table number 4 and table number 3 this is table number 4. Table number 4 da akoina mu khaidu aga tungana class ka section ga khaidu ije sumaina khaidu pa yai. Cell se split tokhoga hana lemba cell se din tana cell ama mu khaidu ga ama mu section ama mu hapchanba. Okay, ini class ka section ka tunga tunga khaidu pa hana jida class section haga pulam baji class ni tungana and section ki tungana. Now here class and section are given in one column here. Now we can separate these into two columns, one for class and another for section, like this, two columns separately. Okay, now how will we split the cells? Let's see here. Now let us learn how to do it. Step number 1, click in the cell that you want to split. Nang split tongningiba cell da click to biro. Kanya si split tongningi sila click to birani. Now click on the layout tab, click to birani. Go to the merge group. Lagi merge group tersangani. But here we click on the split cells. Right, merge group sangaga merge cells to with now for combining. We go to the merge cell. Now for dividing, we'll go to the split cells. When we na split cells, merge group split cell shown in figure number 10b here. The split cell dialog box will appear shown in figure number 10c. 10c ulai semuanya thogla ni. Select the number of columns. Number of columns compare number of rows compare ni. Now to split into konya pamibdo number of rows kano, number of columns kano konya kaning ibdo say konya pamib matung ina say number of rows, number of columns happy ni. Then click on OK. OK da click to matunda semuanya ani thogla ani. Here ko duga sina ani thogla matunda sila leiba a sidi koina cut paste cut out thokani si thokani sona paste usani cut out paste usani cut thoni paste usani section ji cut out thoga section thabiraga o sida paste to matamda si section pula thang copy to radi section ji sida dum lehorani duga sona kan jong tholani section ji ani thong tholani alna sidagi cut out thodi sona kan da paste usan yare. Okay, using cut and paste we can do it here. Now this is how we split cells. This cells split together. Now we know splitting cells also, inserting rows, inserting columns, deleting rows, deleting columns, then merging cells, then splitting cells, split cells over, merge cell, merge over. Then here comes the next topic, that is resizing columns. Columns है कमाइना resize तो के हाइट कोई ना size सेम बजे column की कमाइना सेम बजे. Now it is possible to change the width of a column or that of all columns taken together in a given table. Now here are the steps. Steps से कहीं ये नज़ी कोई ना resize तो बगी दमकता column से resize है जी चावो पे position box में तो भी नहीं. Now click in any cell to change the width of a particular column or select the entire table to change the width of all the columns taken together. Cell table dumagi column dolo namak konya change width to change okay hai di part to change okay hai gadi column table duma plug select to biro or nanga cell chohningi ba cell dudang cell khara katang to hai gana adu katang select to biro. Then click on the layout tab to main chang ni. layout tab ta click tobiro, and in the cell size group sida cell size group se height lere width lere sida cell size group sangbirani specify the required width shown in figure number 11. The column width in the cell size group column gi width was a khanbiro. The width of the selected column or of all the columns of the table will be changed accordingly. And width khanbe matung ina na size kyam pahaningi haibadi matung ina sida size pibani matung ina nangi cell dugi size to chokthora ne. Okay, this is how we resize a column. Now similarly, you can also change the height of a row, column toward my rows or all the rows of the table taken together by following the same steps as mentioned earlier and specify the height. Asaina changbadana width the changbadina hojina mo height the changaga same bazu yai sigi keno gijo row gijo. Oh, chagidana width the changya kena column gidana rows gidana height the changaga same yare. Okay, now alternatively, you can also resize the column width or row height by using the width indicator. The width indicator appears when we place the cursor on the line that separate two columns or rows or two rows. When we press and hold the left mouse button over the width indicator, a dotted line appears that can be drag to achieve the required width or height. Koina table amada magi cell dugi nakanda laiba line duda koina chahoningi mo palda line duda koina mouse pointer thamba matamda koina column semge hagadi mouse pointer changes to a left and right left right arrow on thokhaneba double headed arrow left right double headed arrow mon grani ana koina left amba chinga left from chingba right amba chawongi right amba chingba do koina row senge hagana koina laiba line da mouse table ki line da mouse ki pointer ji mathak ta thamba matamda up down arrow on gineba up down arrow da mathak chinga kila makha chinga gera chinga ga koina ola la joya manually akoi isana tokjabadna height ki magi point to p da bila adumaina tawraju yai or hojiki akoina column gina width pirani row gina height piraga tawraju bisu kaide. Okay, now table headings. If we make a long table in Word that extends beyond one page, there is a problem. The header row of a table is not visible on the subsequent page. Let us take an example. Suppose a teacher makes a table to mark the attendance of all the students of her class or his class for the entire year and writes the months in the header row. However, she will not be able to make sense of her records if she cannot view the month on each page. MS Word can solve this problem by making the header row of the table appear on every subsequent page. Here are the steps to be followed. When you say table ama sem matamda my heading do page khudimaki heading do sum iraga etradi nang mathak heading do mathak laigadi table gi heading do mathak laigadi makha laibuduna akoina karino khangba ngamaroi adna table khuding gi akoina heading je thon gi heragadi maina togani haraganda click anywhere in the header row. Now click on the layout tab. Layout tab tam changbirani. In the data group, click on repeat header rows. Figure number 12 shown in the figure number 12 here. Repeat header rows. Repeat any header rows to header gi oiba rows matakti oidu repeat to view hai koina sida click to geneva. The header row will be repeated not only on the next page but on the subsequent pages as well for as long as the table continue nang table to laying kai matakta header row da hujiki do angi laiba row do adum repeat tawne angi header row do adum repeat tawne simaina koina table headings hapa yai table headings hapa matam da then next here comes the formatting auto formatting table koina auto formatting is the auto formatting option can be used to make your table look good by adding styles borders, heading, and color without spending much time. Koi matam changhandana time reducing the ko matam changhandabida table je koi masak phajahanba style hapchanba border hapchanba setting hapchanba color hapchanba singna tobiye. You click anywhere in the table the hana click tobiyani, then click on the design tab. Okay, anywhere in the table can click on the design tab here. Then you can be running in the design style group, click on the down arrow, click down arrow se sangbirani. A range of ready-made tables will appear. Color mayam ama dagi border mayam ama shading mayam ama hapa hana already layraba style mayam ready-made layraba style mayam thoglani. Bring your mouse arrow over the table in which you would like to preview your table. Click on the style that you like the best. Palm the click to it will be applied to the table. Nangi table to the apply to this is how we apply the auto formatting table. Auto formatting kamai happy is my droga hapade. Okay. Yung the name, surname, age, class. Name, surname, age, class. Page putting is my examples of table styles application. She's na style money, she's na style styles mana happy. Nico. Is now most actions require a specific part of the table to be selected. Here is a quick way to select a row. Select if you want to select a row, click to the left of the row outside the table. Outside the table, you click the left of the row. This is table. Then suppose this is a table, you click outside the row here, and the row will be selected. If you want to select a column, click at the top of the column ki top to the click to be over, then the column will be selected. If you want to select a cell, click at the bottom left corner of the cell to the bottom left corner the click to view, then the cell will be selected. The entire table, if you want to select the entire table, bring the mouse on the top left corner of the table, the table move handles. Okay, 4 hidden arrows will be shown here. Click on the table move handles, click on and all tables will be selected automatically. Now like this, we can select here is a quick way to select a row, a column, a cell, and the entire table. This is how we now here ends our chapter number 5. Now in the next video class, I'll show you practically how to insert a table, how to take a rows, columns, how to insert columns, how to insert rows, and what are the different types for taking a table, and how to delete a column, how to remove a column, how to insert a column, how to delete a column, and how to insert a row, and how to insert a row, and how to delete a row. Now practically I'll show you in the next video class. Now here ends our chapter number 5. Okay students, let's stop here for today. So stay safe, stay home, and stay healthy.